Okay, I'm going to change the title because it sounds like I'm about to have the spergout, which is not the case. Let me change that to ninja. There we go. I meant to say that I'm about to, probably rather unfortunately, I should say, be paying witness to one of the most unusual, desperate gay ops of all time. Just one of the worst gay ops ever. One by Mormon Shaggy and another by Dark Ninja. And it is going to be hilarious. Like, you can bet that I will be sitting there eating popcorn, sitting back and enjoying it as I eat a box of popcorn. A box of buttery, creamy kernel popcorn. And I'm just going to sit back and watch because the amount of desperation, particularly with Dark Ninja, to try to just scrounge up any piece of whatever long dead stuff about me on the internet that he can dig up. Like, it is going to be hilarious, and I will be there laughing at to the very end if I watch it. It might not be that good. So, anyways, I'll explain by what's going on. You guys remember the Cell Saga, right? You remember the Cell Saga. You remember the part of the Cell Saga where Gohan kicked Cell so hard that he threw up Android 18. You remember that scene. And then Cell was no longer complete, and he switched back to his earlier form, the form he was in before he sucked up 18 into his tail, his snake-like tail. He powered down. That was the Cell arc, the Cell games. Well, that is actually going to happen in real life because Forge Gang has hit Dark Ninja so hard because I'm a heart man of the Forge Gang. Let's go! Heart man! Yeah, so Gohan Forge Gang hit Dark Ninja so hard that he did a tailspin and he threw up olive oil. Dark Ninja has vomited up olive oil and has now become weaker as a consequence of that because he has lost his special Kiwi Farms infused legendary powers. And without his legendary special ninja powers, he's nothing. But least I digress. Ninja, the Dark Legend himself, the legendary Dark Ninja, is about to potentially put the mask on and come out of a prolonged retirement and pull off one of the biggest, most awkward, unusual autistic meltdowns that he has ever done. Probably one of the best things to watch of the year, and I am all for it. This is the reason why I didn't go at him too hard. I pushed back, but I didn't push back too much. I didn't push back too hard, and the reason why is because I intentionally wanted him to come at me with all he's got, because apparently he has spent every waning hour of the day trying to scrounge out across the internet and Kiwi Farms to pull up any kind of information, pull out any bit of scrounged, dusty information on yours truly from over the years. And he's apparently going to compile a documentary all about little old me. Now, it's not the first time that someone has tried to cover me in the past, and usually it's just misappropriated material and stuff. You know how it is. You know how things get wrong all the time and get falsified and stuff, but I'm not worried with Dark Ninja. Like, I don't even think Godwinson could seriously make a worthwhile documentary about me. But Dark Ninja is so incompetent. He is so stupid and dumb and so desperate and so petty. It's not even a concern because it's going to be hilarious. Anything that Dark Ninja does, like Dark Ninja has destroyed his credibility years and years ago. Like, he's finished. But now he's really going to make a fool of himself. At least to me, anyways. And he thinks that he's got some dirt on me that he's collected from years ago. And he thinks that he knows like one or two people that he met on Kiwi Farms. A couple of people that I knew from years ago, and I actually never got personal with them anyway, so don't worry. If you're concerned, it's really nothing because I never got personal with these people, and it was a long time ago. We're talking about the 2000s, by the way. This was back in the 2000s, and it's so long ago, but this is how desperate Dark Ninja is to get dirt on me. Now, he thinks that he's got some dirt, and he thinks that he's gonna shah, 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 go against the forge. Nothing's gonna happen, bro. Like, it's going to be just like when Gohan punched Cell. Cell threw up Android 18 and like Cell powered down. It's either going to be like one of the biggest spergouts of the year, where Dark Ninja is literally going to throw the biggest temper tantrum in 2025. He's going to be throwing a absolute emotional temper tantrum, and it's going to be hilarious. Words are going to be thrown around. Insults will be thrown around. It's going to be great. I'm actually going to enjoy it. I am going to enjoy very much what he throws at me because it's going to be so fucking hilarious. It'll be so fucking funny because I know he's going to screw it up bad. He's going to make a scene of it. He's going to make a scene. I know he's going to make a scene. And it's going to be so epic. And what is so funny is that I haven't even used my best tactics yet. I've still got aces up my sleeve. I have been fighting with both my hands behind my back this entire time with Dark Ninja and Mormon Shaggy. I have had my hands thrown behind my back, or I put them behind my back, and I haven't even put in real effort. Now it's getting to where they're desperate and they're going to both make a scene. And it's going to be so great. It's going to be so hilarious and so epic. And I'm not accusing no one of anything, but I will just say this. I can't say much. Not yet, anyways. But I knew that by taking the long route, the long journey of this, and just kind of holding out, not doing too much too soon, and just kind of holding back and waiting a bit, I knew that they would do something and make a big scene. So Mormon, Shaggy, and Dark Ninja are about to make a big scene. They're about to make a big scene of themselves. And it's going to be funny. It is going to be epic. I'm not for sure what channel Dark Ninja streams on the most. I don't know where his main channel is at, so I might be a little bit slow to find where he is going to be streaming this. Or if it's just an upload, I don't know. But apparently, a little birdie told me that the the Warrior of Light is going to make a documentary about me. And he is going to dig up all the filthy dirt, all the dirt of my life and all of these alleged past wrongs. And he's going to expose me. And it's going to be funny. And you can bet that I will be laughing from beginning to end, if I even watch it. So Dark Ninja's making a scene. Shaggy's going to make a bit less of a scene, but nonetheless, Shaggy's going to make a scene, to me anyways. And I guess we'll see. But it's going to be funny either way. So yeah, that's all I had to really say. Interdimensional says, Forge! Gazelle Corp says, we say cash out now, big guy. We say crash out now, big guy. Nah, it's a spergout. It's definitely a spergout because it's the sector and it's definitely going to be a spergout. And who knows? Now, I'm not 100% for sure about this. I'm not 100% for sure. But apparently, Dark Ninja is trying to get Godwinson involved in this too. Now, I don't know entirely for sure, but Dark Ninja has been trying for about 7 or 6 months or so to get Godwinson to come on and collaborate with him in doing a documentary about me, about good old little me. And I'm not going to make so much as a fuss because it's going to be epic. He is going to make a big scene and he's going to look like a fool in front of Godwinson, and it's going to be hilarious. Gazelle Corp says, what season was that? The Cell Game season. I don't know which of the Funimation seasons it was, though. Just the Cell Games. Gazelle, I should rewatch Dragon Ball Z for its cultural importance, but I feel like it would destroy my nostalgic memory of it. Just watch the entire thing in Japanese. You can keep your better memories of the dub and just watch it again in Japanese. The subs and the dub are very different anyway. Gazelle says, where is Ghost, bro? I don't know. I'm not his Tard Wrangler. He does what he wants to do, man. I miss that N-word. Okay. Gazelle says, this isn't even my final form. Oh, Toxic Angel, what's up, bro? I was going to ask you, ZXV is trying to come after me, and I was just wondering if you got some dirt on ZXV Soul, or over ZXV Overlord, whatever they call themselves. They're trying to come at me now, so I think that alt, at least that ZXV alt, was probably Cool Tactic. Cool Tactic has been mad at me for some time now. I'm not for sure why, but I don't think that the main ZXV channel where the clips, I don't think that that's Cool Tactic, but I think that that like these other ZXV alts that don't upload nothing and they just spam or troll, I think that's probably cool tactic. It's just my theory. I'm not saying it's true. Let's see here. Gazelle says, this isn't even my final form. Okay. I don't know what you intended to mean by that. Thank you for sharing that. How are you going to reference DBZ the whole time and not say that? Because I'm not 15 years old. I'm not like a 15-year-old autistic weeb. Gazelle Corp says DBZZ. Let's see here. Total Jenny Depp says appear weak when you are strong. Yep. Sun Tzu. Gazelle says, hi, Total Jenny Death. Funny seeing you here, Gazelle says. Toxic says, Dragon Balls. Well, that's getting kind of gay. Total Jenny Death says, the initial title drew me in, LOL. Clickbaited. Well, dude, Dark Ninja is about to make a big scene. He's going to actually have some people that he found on Kiwi farms. Our Strawberry Douche found them on Kiwi farms and then told him about it. And Dark Ninja is about to like make this documentary. I've also heard that even Godwinson is going to be involved in the process of it, which is interesting. So Godwinson is going to help Dark Ninja make a documentary all about me, allegedly. Now, this is Mormon Shaggy that's saying this, and I don't know if it's true or not. I don't care. And, you know, I'm just going to say, let it happen, dude. And this is not clickbait. Toxic says, Dragon Balls. Dragon Ball Z. Fagging it up. Gazelle Corp says, can you cover ZXV Eurostrama? That was months ago. That was like over a year ago. I mean, that's just pointless. You're super confused. Just watch what Euros says about ZXV and then watch what ZXV says about Euros. Euros lives with his mother, by the way. LOL. Oh yeah, did you guys know that Euros is still living with his mother and he's in his 30s? Cool tactic rings a bell. Yeah, I think so. I think that ZXV Goat Corpse is probably Cool Tactic. Cool Tactic and I had a major argument, Toxic. And I wasn't even trying to be rude to him. I was just trying to explain to him some stuff about martial arts and stuff, like martial arts and kickboxing and Muay Thai. And I was telling him that Muay Thai and Kung Fu are real martial arts, and they're not just necessarily blocking moves like karate is. And he got into a big fight with me about it. And I got tired of it. So I blocked him. And then he's come back with these different alts and he's trying to troll me now. And he thinks that I guess he thinks I'm too stupid to not know it's him. He's from Canada, dude. So, I mean, what else do you need to know? Total Janny Depp says that the sector is 13 people. It's a lot more than just that. Maybe in 2016 that was the case, Total Janny Depp. Maybe in the aristocratic, the internet aristocrats days, that was the case. In the old days of Coach Red Pill and stuff, that was the days. But that's not the case anymore. The sector is much more than just 13 people. I really don't consider myself to be in the sector. I just have been covered a little bit, very mildly. It was really Drunkard F Slur that put me in the spotlight, and for all the wrong reasons too. but that's Drunkard F slur. Toxic Angel says, I think I knew him at some point. Yeah, he's kind of a nerdy little dweeb. Um, he makes Gundam and like Warhammer 40K toys, or like he prints his own model toys that he makes, and he like has a bunch of Gundam stuff that he puts together and sets up in toy models. And so that's Cool Tactic. That's Cool Tactic's life. He's basically a fat neckbeard. He's just basically a fat neckbeard. Probably an incel too. Gazelle says, I am glad I targeted my autism towards Sonic instead of DBZ. Why so? How so? Gazelle Corp says, hey, Toxic. Toxic Angel says, well, Dragon Balls is a good name for a fishing boat because you drag these baseball sized weights that drag along the seafloor. Along the seafloor. I don't know. I barely recall who he is, but I think I thought he was an okay guy. Yeah, you remember that CZR guy that used to always follow Drunken Fuxler? You remember that CZR guy? I think that one of those dudes that are in ZXV's group is CZR. In fact, if Echovin and ZXV and CZR are the same person, it wouldn't surprise me because they all type the same way and they say the same shit. But I don't recall. But I don't recall. But I must have been in CPL years, so I don't quite recall. Yeah, dude. Whoever it is, they've been trying to make these jokes about how they want to molest my mother and my niece or whatever. And it kind of does touch me. It doesn't piss me off, but it does kind of anger me because, I don't really like to see that stuff, and it's just allowed and stuff. And a lot of these people are close to Euros too. A lot of these fuckers are really close to Euros MC. Also, I've been trying Toxic to get on with Shaggy. I don't really think that Shaggy likes me, but I have been trying to correspond with him and try to get on to make up for old times. Drunken Surfer and Euros lied a lot about me to Shaggy, and it poisoned the wells. Let's see here. Cool Tactic is that N-word. What's with all the racist N-words about? TJD and I stan him. Toxic says no. I miss CZR, the legend. Well, dude, it's ZXV and CZR are the same person. Okay, they both just upload irrelevant clips like they think it means anything. Let's see here. Gazelle says, I am going to fuck Total Janny Death hard. Euros wouldn't molest anyone's niece. Well, I mean, he's only making jokes about wanting to molest my niece's newborn child on a bunch of different alts and 3-4's chat together with his buddies. Yeah, some tough guy that is, huh? A guy that basically cross-dresses so that he can get close to schools and try to have access to kids. Gazelle Corp says the nephew, maybe. Yeah, you see what I mean? You see what I mean, dude? This is what I'm talking about. This right here just legitimizes everything I just said. Total Johnny Depp says, yo, pause, LOL. So Toxic says that I don't recall CZR, but I'm not going to provoke ZXV because I got hold of his personal info, and I'm not going to use it least he publicly calls me a PDF again. Then I'll sue for libel. Then I'll make the event. Yeah, go ahead, dude, please. Toxic, by all means, just go ahead and sue this fucker. I will have no sympathy if you do. Like, this piece of shit is calling me a pedophile now. A couple of weeks ago, or a few weeks ago, they were actually pushing me to go at you, and now they're calling me a pedo or a pedo. So that's what these people are. Cool Tactic and all these other people around him and stuff. A Cool Tactic isn't even really an aspiring leader. He's just a nut licker, too. They're all just a bunch of nut lickers. Irony case public, and he closes a non status, or he closes his anon status. Yeah, well, they're saying shit about you on 3-4's chat, third four the second. They'll talk shit about you in his chat. They don't call you a pedophile, but they will say that you're like a drug addict or that you're what is it? They'll say that you're completely clueless and that you're like an idiot or something. They'll say petty stuff like that. But they don't call you a pedophile. Oh yeah, they say that you're a tranny chaser in 3-4's chat. Toxic says, well, in order to sue and win, I have to prove he slandered me in public. Calling me a pedo knowingly lied. So in Grace's chat, we have 70 people there. Yeah, what is the deal with this guy wanting to go out with Grace Thorpe? This guy, dude, this EXV guy says that he was married and that he had a divorce or something. That's pretty dumb. That's pretty freaking ridiculous. He called me a pedophile. I asked what the fuck. He called me a pedophile for why did he call me a pedo? He said it was because I banned him. I have screen recorded it. Yeah, dude. Absolutely. Just freaking drop it, dude. Drop his docs. Like, I bet you if you dox him, he'll go away. Like, he'll close all his channels and he'll leave. You won't see him again, dude. But you do what you want. Like, I'll support you, Toxic, because this guy's calling me a pedophile. And I'm getting pretty tired of it. The ZXV Goat Corpse, ZXV Overlord, whatever they call themselves, saying that they want to have sexual relation, like they want to sexually molest my mother and sexually molest my niece's newborn child. Yeah, I'm not putting up with that. And they have a lolly icon. They have lolly as an icon on their channel, and they're calling me a pedophile. So I can prove he called me a pedophile and admitted it. He did it because I banned him. Oh, greatest ally Israel was saying something, and so did Total Janny Death. They were saying that ZXV was friends with some person way back in the day. I forgot the name, unfortunately, but it's still there in the chat. It's still there in the chat, though. Gazelle says, Grace gets me going too in GL. Crazy Warhammer can read toxic hieroglyphics better than plain English IMAO. Let's see here. Gazelle says that the hood in words get ebonics like that. LOLWH. What did I say? What? So I filed the paperwork to get his info from all his accounts. The paperwork has been sent Google twice about 2 to 4 months to get his info to my attorney, to give his info to my attorney. Okay, I see. So that's how you did it. So I understand that you have a case going and you don't want to convey private information. I get it. Personally, from what I can tell, they're probably from like around California or Florida. I would say that they're probably around like the West Coast area. The way that they type and stuff, I would say they're probably from around California, maybe, or the Southwest or Florida, someplace like that. Nah, he just left me alone as soon as I reminded him that he called me a fucking pedo. Gazelle says, FR Toxic. Interdimensional Lizard says that ZXV Goat Corpse is not an authentic ZXV account. This is where I think you're probably wrong, Interdimensional Lizard. You see, you're covering for these scum. You're covering up for these scumbags, Interdimensional Lizard, and that's not going to work with me this time. Just like if Ghost of Niccolo were to pop up and tell me that I was wrong about Cool Tactic, that's not going to work this time. I made my peace many times. I am done trying to be the peacemaker, and it's not going to work with me anymore, Interdimensional Lizard. That is a legitimate ZXV alt. It's either a Cool Tactic or a ZXV alt. I think it's probably just ZXV. So it's not going to work this time. I'm done playing these games that you people try to do because you think that I'm like a terminally online autistic spurg or something, or a lolcow, and you want to play these games at me and see how much you can get me to react and that stuff. Well, it's over with. The revolving door of that is now stopped. It has come to an end. Gazelle Corp says he is white. Yeah, I don't know what you're on, Gazelle. I don't know if you're taking like fentanyl or if you're just trying to like pester me with this like schizoid shit. Gazelle Corp says, I want to test my fighting game theory. You're starting to sound almost as schizo as Lame Wire Jesse. Like, this is almost Lame Wire Jesse type stuff. This is Eric the Ghost tier shit. Even I think you can do better than that, Gazelle. Toxic says, but if he's calling you a pedophile, you can pay a CPL $100 to file the paperwork and send a subpoena to obtain all the info from their YouTube channel. YouTube can see through VPN, so they will have it. That's a good idea, Toxic. And by the way, thank you a lot for that information. ZXV has not gone too much out of their way at causing me problems like that with slandering me, but if it continues and it gets to a point to where I need to perhaps do that, I will definitely do that. I will do the same with Cool Tactic too, but Cool Tactic doesn't call me a pedophile. It's just this ZXV alt that does it. But if it gets to such a situation where I might need to do that, like give them a subpoena, I will do that. But I wish you well, man. I think they're just going to back down as soon as their anonymity is gone. Most of these people just back down. Now, right now, I'm just telling you how to handle it if he's calling you a pedo in public. Yeah, he just called me a pedophile in 3-4's chat. That's all that's been going on. It costs about $2,090 to file a subpoena to get AL the info from to get YouTube to give you the info from the channel. So it's not that expensive. Goat Corpse is a friend of mine. Okay, so they're fine. He is not ZXV. Goat Corpse is a good guy. Yeah, I don't know if Gazelle Corpse is the same person as Goat Corpse. I don't know. I can't see, like, I can't always see what's going on behind all these alts. Toxic says, what did Goat Corpse do to you? Somebody was using an alt, like Goat Corpse or something, because somebody was using an alt to pretend to be like Goat Corpse. Total Johnny Depp says, base Toxic, keeping it real for the small chat man. Toxic says, he's always been cool with me. You don't realize ZXV is fighting a few of those guys right now. Yeah, I miss a lot of this stuff. There's a lot of details about interpersonal fights that I don't really notice. There is a lot of these little details and stuff in chat that I don't pick up. Cool Tactic is still, regardless, Cool Tactic is still a piece of shit. I don't care what anybody thinks, but Cool Tactic and even Chauncey is there right with them, taking their side. There's a reason that I took away Chauncey's wrench, because Chauncey is right there just cheerleading for them. Just basically cheerleading for them. So I don't know how exactly, I don't know exactly what's going on, but it would be that Goat Corpse is part of Team Anti-ZXV. Well, I don't know them. Goat Corpse is just someone who posts on my channel and stuff. And sometimes he'll call me a spurg or whatever, but he's never called me a pedo. Let's see here. Gazelle says, he wishes that he had fentanyl RN. You don't really want to be using those kind of low quality drugs. Those are the kind of drugs, they're basically Jenkem. It's just like Jenkem, very low tier drugs, and you don't want to be using them. Yeah, I've heard from Potato Kitty Styles. I actually heard it from Kitty Styles about Music Biz Marty. I didn't know if it was true or not, but is it actually true that Music Biz Marty actually died? Just make sure you screen record when he does slander you. Get Streamlabs OBS and learn to screen record video and audio. Did ZXV actually go on to Grace Thorpe's stream and call you a pedophile? I gotta go back up. Yeah, I didn't know that Music Biz Marty passed away. Damn. I thought that Kitty Styles was going through a schizophrenic episode, and Francis and them were just lying about that. I had no idea. Gazelle says, if it's in YouTube chat, I think it would be libel. That's how I got the slander when he called me a PDF. I wasn't going to act on it, but when he kept going after me about the tranny chaser, I decided I'd file just to get his fucking docs info, and it does not. It cost me $200, dummy. It's not to grant, it's about 120 or 200 filing fee. Okay. I have sued quite a few people. I know WTF I'm talking about. WTF ever is saying it's too grand has never sued anyone. It's not Goat Corpse. They are being cowards. Oh hey, Total Janny, sup man, didn't notice you. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Did you want to do a co-op tonight, Sebastian? Isn't it rather late over there where you're at in your part of the world, in your neck of the woods? I imagine it's probably already quite late over there because it's 9 p.m. over here. So if you want to do a co-op, let me know. But yeah, I'm doing great. How are you, Sebastian? Let's see here. Toxic Angel says, I'm in a CPL differing on, so I saw a little of that. ZXV is in the shits right now with someone trying to dox him. Yeah, well, I told him, and I told his buddies too, that if they kept like saying shit about me being a pedophile, that I would dox them. Also, I found out that there is like this terminally online woman, and one of these people that's close to ZXV is actually a chick. It's a very terminally online woman. I don't know if it's Ashley. I don't think it's Ashley. I'm not for sure. But some woman is real close to them and they've been doxxed. But I don't think it's ZXV though. Total Janny Def says, what is up, Toxic? Just chilling. Here for some content. Oh yeah, Dark Ninja is about to really spurg out big time. ZXV left me alone, so I decided to leave him alone. Least he'd fuck with me again. Then I'll just go meet him in person. Hey, Music Biz Marty died on fentanyl a few days ago. I did not know that, dude. Did you hear that? No. I thought that Kitty Styles was having like a schizophrenic rant or like something because I don't trust anything that Kitty Styles says. But no, I did not know about that. But I first got it from Kitty Styles. Gazelle Corp says, yeah, I saw. Total Janny Depp says, free Chauncey, bro. Chauncey sides with the wrong people, Total Janny Depp, so I can't do that anymore. I'm not going to do it no more, dude. When Cool Tactic, here's the thing, Total Janny Death. I haven't blocked or banned nobody, but when Cool Tactic finally does drop some balls and actually does call me a pedophile, he's going to get doxxed. I'm posting his docs. I don't give a shit. And it's going to happen eventually. That's just the way that things work. Toxic Angel, I don't think it is true. Yeah, because Kitty Styles and Cyrax and Francis E. Desk were saying the same thing. I don't know. Like, I have no idea what's going on with Music Biz Marty. It sounds like it's fake. Also, his Rumble is still uploading videos. Like Music Biz Marty's Rumble is still uploading new videos. Gazelle says, I never take anything serious I get from chicks. Toxic says, but a lot of people do. Gazelle says, beyond heroin, I mean. Toxic, the reason I don't think it's true is I have never seen him slur his voice or canode. No, he did it in the live chat. Gazelle says that Burger Boy streamed his funeral, Toxic. Oh yeah, I know it's fake. Okay, so yeah, now I know that this is definitely not real then. Seems legit. Toxic Angel then when I asked why, he said because I banned him. About when he called you a pedo? The funeral home is named Shalom, LOL. So him admitting he did it because I banned him made me a case against him, because that proves he knew that that was not true. Yeah, this EXV person is just annoying to me. Gazelle says LOL TJD. Indie BTW. The reason I don't think Music Biz Marty isn't dead is because if he was so out of control on fentanyl that he killed himself using it, then how did he control his habits so well that he was never once high on stream? Yeah, I don't think Music Biz Marty is dead. He probably would have had much more time to form a proper habit if he hadn't let a woman get his stuff for him so early. Also ZXV is being impersonated. What? I think there's just one ZXV. So it's probably not ZXV going at you. Well, then who is it? Is it like some Shaggy or Euros person? Well, the fake ZXV that was going at me at 3/4 of the seconds chat last night was trying to take up for EurosMC. Like I was talking about how Euros wanted to cross dress to get close to kids in schools and get on the school board so that he could get real close to children and molest them. And I was making a bunch of jokes about Euros and stuff, and then a bunch of these fuckers were all trying to basically like sandbag me in the chat. But I don't know. Let's see here. 10 that. Doesn't it make it more likely if he died one of his first times talking it then? Well, dude, anyways, I really hope that Dark Pedophile, the Dark Diddler, actually does like try something like that. I don't know if it's true. Shaggy could just be lying out of his ass. But it seems legit. I will tell you that I am just, dude, I am going all out at the Dark Diddler. Like, the Dark Diddler does not realize that I've got an arsenal of aces up my sleeve. And I am just ready to throw all of it at him. Okay, I am just ready to I'm ready to make some calls, bro. Anytime that I want to, I could call his ex and tell them about the sweet taste of date leaks, the sweet taste of date logs. And it has been proven beyond all shadow of a doubt now that there were underage kids in that sweet taste of date server. It was real. Matchmaker Dark Ninja was asking 15-year-old minors for dick pics. I'm sorry, for nude pics. And then he was trying to ask them if they wanted his dick pics. So it's all 100% for real. I know it's true because he's real guilty about it. He's made 20 different Discord ults, and he is just desperate to make sure that those logs are not released. I've even sent Chris Hansen on Instagram some of those sweet taste of date logs. So he knows what's coming. He knows where this is going to end. Gazelle says the fat sack of gold, or in the other sense. Again, he would have shown slurred speech, falling asleep on stream, but he never has once. Call me on Discord when you get finished streaming, and I'll fill you in on my theory about MBMM. Oh, Music Biz Marty. I don't think he's really dead. Yeah, I don't think he is either. Oh, yeah, I sent you a friend invite, Toxic. I don't know if you saw that. My Discord was suspended. Some people were coming at me in Soberman's server, and I posted some of their doxes. Like I told them, if you're gonna keep using my first and last name, and you keep posting my former address and family members' doxes, I'm gonna pull up your docs. They wouldn't listen. I pulled their doxes, and then they backed away, and my Discord was banned for doxing. So they actually reported my Discord. Yeah, some tough guys, huh? I think it was probably either Kitty Styles, Life is a Potato. I think it was Life is a Potato who reported me, though, because I was trying to ask him about Metalorian's docs, because the fucking Metalorian was trying to come at me. That guy is a brony, by the way. Metalorian is a brony. Let's see here. Gazelle says that they always thought that Chauncey was a leprechaun. Yeah, you're just being pointless. So it makes no sense that if he was such a Fenty addict, people are saying. Well, when you read the reason, I don't think he is dead, you'll see HY, it makes no sense. But it does not. Just the goblin saying it all his friends are saying. Well, Cyrax is dumb. And also, he is a legitimate pedophile. Cyrax is. Toxic says, everyone is saying it. Gazelle says, doesn't it make it more likely he died one of his first times asking it then? Toxic says, no. People I know who get hooked on fentanyl rarely OD on it if they're addicts. Toxic says, yes, the funeral was fake. Well, don't tell that to Burger Boy. Toxic, I have an AI that would do better of a fake channel, of a fake funeral than that. Chauncey is on roids, JC. His sack is normal size now. Toxic, and to sue for libel, you have to prove they slandered you in public and prove they knew it was a lie. So he called me a pedophile in front of 70 people in Grace's Thorpe's Discord. Then, when I asked why, he said, because I banned him, so I got him for a clear case of slander of the worst kind. Well, I wish you the best, man. That person is a piece of fucking garbage. And I'm actually going, this is going to be outrageous, but I'm just going to go out and say it. I think the real ZXV and CZR is probably British. I think that CZR and ZXV are British. or at least CZR is. No, trust me, ZXV is being impersonated. Well, then how do you know that it's the real ZXV that's doing it? Oh, dude, I have like. Okay, they give the homeless free narcotics here. IMAO. Do you live in Philadelphia, bro? Like, what the fuck? You live in Seattle? Well, I'm not going to sue him, lest he fucks with me again, because he left me alone after I reminded him that he called me a fucking pedophile. When I was demanding I apologize in public for calling him a doxer. Gazelle says it seems like a double waste of money. Because the real ZXV was a managing mod in Grace's Discord. Oh, I see. So that's what they were doing. I could actually pull 3-4's chat from last night because ZXV was involved in another weird fucking group of people too. Greatest ally Israel was saying something about it too. Third for the second. See here, Friday night gaming, we're always winning. Let's see if I can't pull it up. Let's see here. Yeah, this was right after Ghost of Niccolo went to bed. And I was talking about stuff about Euros, and I guess they got mad. Somebody was upset at me because I was saying shit about Euros or something.
No, this game looks garbage. Why is Terraria not installing? Not a very big game. Why is it not installing, you bloody biscuit?
Yeah, this is what I mean. Chauncey here, Chauncey Fatsack says Warhammer is off his meds and the world is better for it. See, that's what I mean about the whole like wanting to milk a lol cow in the sector shit. That's what I actually mean by that. None of these people are my friends, dude. Toxic says, yeah, but it depends on why it is that you file. Toxic Angel says, if you're trying to get money, it's a waste of money. Oh, by the way, I'm writing a book, Toxic Angel. I'm actually now writing a book, if you could believe that. Holy shit, dude, is this shit sus as fuck. This is just exactly like Drunken Surfer's chat when Surfer was streaming.
Mostly negative. Look, it's negative because it's.
Ah, dude. Man, this actually all happened in just 20 minutes or so. This felt like 2 hours. Like it felt like I was arguing for 2 hours, and this was just in 15 minutes or less. Okay, I can't find the comment, so I don't care. Sometimes you sue people just to waste their money defending themselves, especially if you can act as your own attorney and they have to pay for the one. Gazelle says, LOL 3-4. Say hi to the stream, bro. Toxic Angel says, other times it might just be to get intel on them, and other times it can be to actually sue them in a mainstream media company to force them to publicly retract their statement. Yeah, I imagine that you probably, if you do go to court with this Toxic, it'll probably be at the point to where ZXV will be forced to retract their statement of calling you a pedophile, and it'll probably end like that, with them paying for the costs and the fines of the court. Total Janny Def says, I think this is the beef from last night. Yeah, Greatest Ally Israel was saying something about ZXV, and they were friends with some neckbeard or something. Oh, yeah, it had something to do with Destiny. That's it. It was Destiny. ZXV, this ZXV person said that they were used to be friends with someone that was close to Destiny. So ZXV was in the Thorpe circle, and they were involved with Destiny's group. That's what it was. ZXV, the real ZXV, was involved in Destiny's circle as well. Gazelle says, you're destroying the immersion, Total Janny Death. What's your book about, boss man? I can't. I'll explain to it later. We'll do that another time. It's going to be a phone book of all his ops. There you go. Truth revealed. Gazelle says, IMO laughing my ass off at Total Jenny Death. Toxic says, so how did you end up in a beef with Ninja? Well, Dark Ninja used to gas me up to go at Zoom and Roxo and those guys. Basically, Dark Ninja, he would do this. Dark Ninja would do this thing where if he had problems with people, he would befriend them or pretend to befriend them, and then he would use them in gay ops to go at Zoom and Dr. Roxo and stuff. And then Zoom and Roxo would dox them, would dox their info, and then Dark Ninja would use that info to blackmail them. So that's actually how it got started. So we were asking, Ghost and I were asking some questions to Ninja about Sweet Taste of Date and about No Heroes and some things on his onion farms. And he wouldn't answer. And for a long time, Dark Ninja just stayed away from us. And then he came back one day, and Dark Ninja would say that we're like some kind of a Borg mind or something like that. And he kind of just stayed away for a long time. And then he kept coming back, and he was using different alts. And he tried to file a report to the FBI. Like Dark Ninja tried to file an FBI report that was shit because nothing happened of it. So Dark Ninja's been slandering me. He's been harassing and slandering me. So I fucked with him. Like legitimately, I've been fucking with him, dude. All I had to do was just call up a few random gas stations and talk about those logs because he's a public figure. Dark Ninja is a public figure. He's not a private person, and he has posted pedophilic stuff all over the internet. So I can go to gas stations and like warn them about what he's about. And then he filed an FBI report and he tried to report me to Chris Hansen. It was just funny, dude. But yeah, Gazelle says, I feel like the demon that was in King Von entered Warhammer after Von died. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Are you talking about Victor Van Doom? Are you talking about Victor Van Doom from the Fantastic Four or some person in the sector? I don't know what you mean. Toxic says, so you're claiming Third for a Second talks shit about me in his stream. No, he doesn't. There's people in his chat that talk about you. There is there was a fake ZXV alt and a handful of people in his chat and they were talking about you. Greatest ally Israel was slandering you also in his chat. That aside, 3-4 wasn't saying nothing about you. It was just greatest ally Israel and the ZXV Overlord, the ZXV Goat Corpse person, and a couple of others. Cool Tactic will also say shit about you, and so will Chauncey Fatsack. Total Jenny Depp says, LOL, laughing my ass off. Toxic Angel says, yep, and I'll also know exactly who he is. Let's see here. TJD says grandson type shit FR. Oh yeah, I noticed that isn't it interesting that Cool Tactic, CZR, and ZXV, the actual ZXV, and I think Goat Corpse as well were mods in PPP's chat. And so was Total Janny Death. Total Janny Death was a mod in PPP's YouTube chat. Now, isn't that pretty interesting? Gazelle says, if you admit to filing litigation disingenuously, it'll get tossed out. I think he's talking to Toxic. I would be careful. What you say, Third for a Second, is talking shit about me. If that's true, he's a coward for coming into my chat pretending to be all friendly with me. No, it's not Third Four. It's greatest ally Israel, Chauncey Fatsack, Cool Tactic, and the fake ZXV Goat Corpse that's talking shit about you in 3-4's chat. 3-4 actually tries to stop the fighting. He tries to be neutral, and he just plays video games. 3-4 doesn't have no issues with you, Toxic. In fact, he gets annoyed by what goes on in his chat half the time, and he just tries to play games. He mainly just talks about video games and videos that people send him. Toxic Angel says that my speech is never slurred. Like I said, when people use drugs and stream is obvious AF. I'll be right back. Are you guys talking about Music Biz Marty? Like I said, when people use drugs and stream, it's obviously AF. Whoa, you know Vaughn's code name. Suspicious. Uh, oh, then that's fine, cause 3-4 is good. Yeah, 3-4 doesn't talk shit about you. Greatest ally Israel, cool tactic, ZXV Goat Corpse, and did I say yeah? And also yeah, cool tactic, greatest ally Israel, um, ZXV Goat Corpse, and Chauncey Fatsack are the ones that are talking shit about you in his chat. Gazelle Corp says, I bet Stirk is involved. Oh, you mean the guy who used to be alive and well in Israel? I thought that that was that Afrikaner guy that says that he's in Ireland, Domina Mergel. I thought that was Domina Mergel or something. Domina Mergel is also another shit talker. I told that fool if he ever brings up my name again, I'll fucking get his docs from Hypa and find his ass. Oh, do you mean the guy who used to be called Alive and Well in Israel? Yeah, I think they changed their name to Domina Mergel. Greatest ally Israel is from New Zealand. Greatest ally Israel is a New Zealander. I can easily get his docs. Just got some top from the panda bitch. She is from Tennessee. Let's see here. TJD loves the taste of gunt grease. Are you guys gunt guards or what? I didn't admit to doing it in any way. I just said that there are many reasons people do. Yeah, I will deal with greatest ally Israel. He is fucking dumb. Dude, they all pretty much are. LOL TJD. He just has assumed it could not get back onto me. 'Cause I know exactly how to get his docs, and I fucking warned him. I ain't looking for no trouble, I'm just looking out for me. Well, I mean, that's a good position to take. I mean, I think all you do is just pretty much spam up the chat with like these lame wire Jesse and Eric the Ghost type schizo rambles or something that I can't really make or sort. I can't make heads or tails about what you mean half the time. But I guess. Toxic Angel says if he ever fucking talked shit about or to me again. Let's see here. Gazelle says Armed and Dangerous is so overrated. Favorite Vaughn song, Warhammer. Total Janny Def says, Bro, I wish I was an old fag like that. I came a little after Godwinson's return. Oh, wow. So I've actually been in this sector longer than you have. Yeah, I came into this right after PPP and Surfer broke up. The fucking Dymo was the guy that got me involved in this stupid shit. Can you imagine that? The fucking idiot Dymo of all people? And how many times has that guy deleted his channel? Yeah, he was the one that brought me into this sector. Total Jenny Def says, pause in phrasing. What is yours, BTW TJD? Are you talking about Van Halen, Gazelle Corpse? I don't know what you mean. By music, are you talking about Van Halen? Gazelle Corp says, Crazy Story Part 2, LOL. And as far as admitting you file for unjustified reasons, first you would have to know who TF I am. Second, I'd have to say that that is why I filed. I told you I filed because he called me a pedophile in public. Toxic says, and then admitted he lied because I banned him. What I said what just to get his info. That's not an admission. Yeah, he said that you were a doxer. The real ZXV said that you're a doxer or something. Toxic Angel says, well, Israel was warned. Greatest ally Israel is just a neckbeard. Toxic Angel says he's the one who made fun of my 9-year-old niece's brutal rape for 5 years. Hypa dated him, so she knows who he is. She refused to give me his docs. Are you talking about Hypa Bumfuzzle? Yes. Total Johnny Depp says that his feature on Dirk's Street Demons is my favorite of Vaughn. I don't know much of his solo stuff, truth be told. YouTube, I told Hypa if he's ever does it again, she can give me his docs, or I'll fucking find a way to get it out of her no matter what it takes. Uh okay. What thank God for alive and well in Israel. Gazelle Corpse, I can't make out what you're saying, so I'm just gonna skip your comments. Toxic says, think about a man who calls themselves Jeffrey Epstein and makes fun of the brutal rape of a little girl. Toxic says, sounds pretty pedophile-like to me. So, I would say that alive and well in Israel is a fucking sicko FK. Yeah, but I'm talking about alive and well in Israel. Okay, well, I think that that is actually a different person to greatest ally Israel. I don't care if someone else can say WTF ever. But a guy making keys about my niece being brutally raped and almost killed, then yeah, I'll find them and they can say it to my face. Total Janny Death, based Warhammer approves of Vaughn lyrics. Real recognize real. So in a way, I am grateful to him for stopping his shit because I'd be in prison right now if he did it again. So he saved me from prison by having the shit scared of me. Toxic Angel says, LOL. Gazelle Corpse, you gotta head over to O Block Warhammer. Then it will all make sense. But the reality is 100% I have mersed alive and well in Israel. Are you Drunken Buffy? So is your name now Drunken Buffy? Have you transitioned into a woman, Drunken Buffy? Warhammer with 1,488 subs. Gazelle says, LOL, drunken fuck slur. Gazelle Corp says, We must secure the existence of our shit posting and a future for white autists. I might actually make that the description of my channel. Shit, that's 15 words. Yeah, it's supposed to be 14 words. 88 means HH. The 88 part does. Gazelle Corp says, hee hee. Toxic Angeler says, no, I said ZXV was a doxer. ZXV demanded me publicly apologized or he would keep A-logging me. So I got on stream and asked him who the fuck he thinks he is to demand me apologize for saying he is a doxer Warhammer. Okay, then I guess I got it wrong. Toxic Angel says, when he called me a pedophile in public, ZXV never talked to me or A-logged me again. I think he realized he was in no position to demand a public apology when he called me a fucking pedophile. So I can say good on him or realizing he was not justified in his demand after what he did. Gazelle Corp says, I turned on my Vaughn playlist in the bog in the background and you guys are low-key harmonizing. Well, then why the fuck are you even here then, bro? Yeah, I remember Van Halen. That's old school metal. Aren't you an appreciator of rap music? King Von was an actual serial killer that raped about the staff, that robbed about the staff. He really did. His name is Buffy. Actually, his name is now Drunken Buffy. Toxic Angel says, hey, Buffy, what's up? Or Bumpy. Toxic Angel says, long time no see, pal. BTW, I am a Mormon now. LOL, call me Mormon Angel from now on. Truth revealed. Vaughn killed and kept their skulls in a 19th century phrenologist. What in the hell's name are you going on about with this shit? Toxic says, LOL. That was based comment. Low-key harmonizing. I'm just trying to be chill. I'm just chilling the fuck out. Toxic Angel, Warhammer Pop says hi. Yo, what's up, Pops? Forge Gang! What's up, bro? Shout out to Toxic Angel's Pops. Forge hard, man! Let's go! Gazelle Corp says, LOL, Toxic. Kitty Yuga says, I'm a street type. You know my kind. Yeah, I'll fucking get a hate street strike if I read that. I hope your dad's staying safe, big guy. He brings me MF content. Well, the IQ of this chat is just really dropped. Toxic says he's good and says hi back, brother. Nice, man. That's awesome. Yeah, tell him I said, hey, what's up, and hope all is well. Total Johnny Depp says, yo, tell Pops what's up for me in Bronx too. Can't avoid, never stop outside without the pump, like to roll in style, so my Fleetwood stays crunk with my pants sagging to my underwear, can show braids in my hair so my jury curl can grow when I roll in my car. You know I got to have a gangster lean. He says he's good and says back, hi back, brother. Let's see here. He can hear you. He is here with me. Yo, Total Jenny said pops. Gazelle says IMAO toxic. When we have 2 feet of snow outside. Damn, dude, it's like 80s. It's in the 80s over here. I got no snow. No snow popped out over here. Dark tinted windows, so an can't be seen beeper in my waist to keep in touch with my contact in my drawers just in case I combat like a dressing like I'm. Yeah, dude. I'm starting to finally get the meme about how white people can't rap. I can see where that's coming. It's coming from the middle class suburb kids that can't rap. Didn't want to end up like Tupac and Beggy. And I were ops back in Chirac days when we came together when Vaughn got dropped. Toxic says, fuck you for saying 80s. Dang you. You just fucked up my day. LOL. Freezing over here in these woods. That is Tommy Wright. LOL. By the way, I need answers. I need some fucking answers right now, and I'm just going to say it. I have heard several people over the years say that Ghost of Niccolo is Mexican, or that his mother is Mexican. So, what is the deal here? Ghost of Niccolo is not present right now, so what is the deal with that? So, Ghost of Niccolo says that he is not Mexican, but he's Spanish or something. Says that he has Spanish ancestry. And Mexicans will not say that they're Mexican, they'll say that they're Spanish. They'll say that they're Spaniards. So I'm kind of wondering, okay, so that means that Niccolo is Mexican. Is this really true? Is Ghost of Niccolo actually Mexican or half Mexican? The Kitty Yuga says, that's Tommy Wright, LOL. Toxic Angel says, who cares? Total Jenny Def says, bro, I got the little shimmy freestyle Gaudi disc in my daily drive playlist. What the heck? Gazelle says he is Castizo or Aryan. Hablo español esperita de Nicolo. Yeah, apparently Daimo was saying that Ghost of Niccolo is actually half Mexican or something. I have no idea. He looks white to me though. But there was like some meme going on of Niccolo being Mexican. Toxic Angel says the fuck they will. Mexicans hate the Spaniards. Mexicans are native to Mexico. The Spaniards look white AF. Well, Ghost of Niccolo did say that he was Spanish. Let's see here. Try speaking to him in Spanish to see how he reacts. Toxic is right, LOL. White passing Mexicans call themselves Incas. They call themselves Spaniards. No, they call themselves Spaniards. If you watch TV on Mexico, you'll see the Spaniards on TV. They look like they are whiter than we are and beautiful, but the short, fat, brown ones are not quite from Spain. I will. Yeah, dude. We got to address these rumors. Is Ghost of Niccolo white or is Ghost of Niccolo a Mexican? Are you a Mexican, Ghost of Niccolo? Why did the Daimo come up with these rumors? Furthermore, why is it that Shaggy said, why did Shaggy say that drunken Buffy is now a true? Is this true? Is PPP right when he says that they are a troon? All right. Yaki Sock Puppet says, Forge Gang! Toxic says that he will talk to Ghost of Niccolo in Spanish from now on. Has a joke. LOL. Total Janny Depp says, Keck. From now on, I will speak only Spanish, el Spañole, to Ghost of Niccolo. Toxic. And if Niccolo pretends he doesn't understand, I'll curse him out in Mexican Spanish. Toxic says, LOL. Do I need a damn chicken wing? Oh, yeah. Actually, no, I did not fart. You better wipe after that one. Well, somebody's driving down the road. Well, I've got some Kino. For those who are interested, I have some extra Kino. Jew says that Warhammer farted. Toxic Angel says, oh, so you shitted. Oh, no, I didn't shit myself. Uh-oh. I got the gas from eating too many beans from Niccolo's cantina. I went to Ghost of Niccolo's family cantina, El Mexicano Cantina El de Luquio, and I got a bunch of gas from eating excessive amounts of beans. Live reaction to Kane West's Twitter timeline. I got some stuff on Soberman that I could share. There we go. Oh, okay, share. Okay, and we've got good internet reception. Okay, so this is Big Dad Giga Chad. Don't go Shaggy like this. Look, he is very attractive man. If you rubbed your bean or whatever you got to Shaggy when he was in the mental ward, nobody can fault you. You're a woman with needs. There is no need to try and hurt him. He is a din do nothing for nobody to nobody. No need to try and step on him when he is down. This is you. Fatter than the face docs you sent me and said was you. Turns out you're a fatty at Cooper's Spurg. Nice double chin, and a lot more facial hair in the picture of you than the ones you sent me. So who is the guy you LARPed as Johnny? Um, you do you, no job Johnny. You do you. Coppersburg says not having a job is bad. Dee Dee says it means you're a leech, of no use to society and no ambition to succeed. Cope because you got gaslit by people who have now welcomed Roxo back with open arms. Doxo Swatso made Dee Dee cry XO. This is Coppersburg, that's Silberman. Dee Dee says proof that he's coming back. Coppersburg says pretty sure the word around town is that Roxo is back, but we EIDC. You're still being gaslit either way, you retard, LOL. So this is Silberman. Silberman's a fatty. Like this is Silberman's neck beard that he's got going. He's got a ginger neck beard, nice double chin, and a lot more facial hair in this picture of you than the ones you sent me. So who is the guy you LARPed has, Johnny? It gets better. Dee Dee says it means you are a leech and of no use to society. Dee Dee says proof that he is coming back. Okay, Dee Dee says, have you got Tourette's? You keep repeating yourself on a daily. The Roxo angle is new, though. Not sure where you pulled that one out of. Copersburg says it's called an unshaped beard, lol. The cope is insane with you figs, RN. How can I be fat but have lean wrists, dum dum? No, you're right. It's totally not me. I'm just an ugly incel, remember. And make sure you tell them that. You retards actually trying to gaslight me into face doxing myself. LOL. Desperate. Not having a job is bad. Okay, I've already read that. Here's the next one. Kopersberg, this is him posting his face. Dee Dee doesn't know what a beard is despite Moors having conquered her country for 700 years, lol. Also, don't send that joke to Warhammer. He'll start thinking I am Arab again. I was mewing Dee Dee, okay? Dude, what a fucking dweeb. Dee Dee says, well done on losing that weight, though. Never saw that one before. Korpersberg. Yeah, I lost the weight by doing this every day, Dee Dee. You're right. So he says that he was smoking meth, and that's how he lost his weight. It is funny because I legitimately been nothing but honest with you, but you always find yourself in the hands of the most dishonest people around who make gassing up retards like you the core of their being. Like you are fucking dumb, Dee Dee. Once they have used you to try to get at me, you will be thoroughly disposed of. The only way I could possibly make sense of it at this point is that you just like ceaseless, pointless drama and have a humiliation fetish. In that case, why would I even continue to bother entertaining you? I am leaving this chat and blocking you. I think you are sick in the head with all the very clear emotional abuse and manipulation you have, an almost paradoxical attention to. And then Coppersberg left the group. Okay, there's still a bit more. Coppersberg K, fatter than the face docs you sent me and said it was you. He says it is called an unshaped beard, lol. The cope is insane with you fags, RN. How can I be fat if I have lean wrists, dum dum? No, you're right. It's totally not me. I'm just an ugly incel, remember? And make sure you tell them that. You retards actually trying to gaslight me into face doxing myself. LOL, desperate. Yeah, there's just something not right with this guy. Okay, that's it, actually. Okay, that was all of them. So, any thoughts or any replies? I had to run and change my to the car, get my other pants, go into the Walmart bathroom, clean my ass, and put on clean pants. I remember one time I thought I had a big fart, so I pushed it out hard, hoping it would be loud AF in public, and it was a fart, and it wasn't a fart nor a shart, but it was full of shit. I shit my pants massively. Fetty Wap just came on face turquoise music person pink saying hair. I don't even know what that means. Ha ha gigafad. No. That did sound like a shirt. It was not funny, but Hein shit being 020, it was pretty funny. I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello, person. Blue speaking microphone face, fuchsia, flower shaped face, pink, drinking tea. It was karma for trying to rip a super loud one in Walmart. Rick Perry is my trap queen. Dude, he's not even here. Not having a job is based. Okay, Silberman's alt. I love her how she worked the damn pole. My friend the communist holds meetings in his RVI, can't afford his gas, so I am stuck here watching TVI. Don't have digital. Don't have diddy squat. Not having what you wanting. Yeah, this is the chat. Did you guys see that Pariah the doll detruned or detransitioned? Rick Perry is always on my mind. Well, I mean, Rick Perry's not on. You're not on his mind. Like, what is the deal there? What's the deal with that?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person.
Oh well, I guess he's not going to talk. Blah. I am not Soberman. I am drinking right now. Well, I didn't think that Soberman shit was funny. Toxic says that he searched for their channel and it was gone. It's gone. Do you have a link to it? A link to what channel? Oh, third for the second. Who the hell is this neckbeard type? Oh, is that PPP, dude? Why did PPP say that drunkard F slurs trooned out? Oh, hey, what's up, comrade? Ah, Kino Casino. I think it's Kino Casino Gaming. I don't see nothing on here. Oh, Burger Boy. I don't know where Burger Boy is. Yeah, I don't know where his channel is at. Okay, I think this is like Burger 3RBOY is the name of his new YouTube channel. So I guess that's where you'll find the Burger Le Burger Boy La Biguette Kid. And therein lies La Biguette Hammer. Oh, do I need a chicken wing? Oh, I need a damn chicken wing shoved right up my ass. Yeah. Oh, shove a chicken wing up my ass. Oh, yeah. Yeah, me and Manny Cat are all together here. We're swearly in love with one another. Oh, yeah. Oh, shove a chicken wing down my throat. Oh, yeah. Well, dude, I think that's pretty much about it. Yeah, I think that this stream is now pretty much done. I'm Imperator of Forge. Toxic, no. Drunken Serpent. Drunkard Serpent has become a woman. Drunken Serpent is now a woman, or I should say a trans woman now. And their name is now Drunken Buffy. Their name is Drunken Buffy. And that is what Drunken Surfer goes by now. And so I am your host, Imperator of Forge. Have a wonderful evening.